In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to manage your Firebase billing. By the end, you'll know exactly where to find your costs, how to understand your quotas, and how to review or change your billing plan without surprises. First, open the Firebase console in your browser and sign in. Make sure you're looking at the correct project before you proceed, especially if you work across multiple environments. If you don't have the right permissions, you may see limited information. In that case, ask a project owner or billing admin to grant you access. From the project overview, look to the left side of the screen for the gear icon and open the settings. This is your hub for project configuration, and it's also where Firebase ties into the underlying billing information. Taking a moment to confirm you're in the right place helps avoid accidental changes to the wrong project. Next, select Usage and Billing. This section aggregates your project's consumption and cost data across Firebase products that run on Google Cloud. It's normal for cost numbers to update with a slight delay, and your currency and totals reflect the billing account attached to this project. If anything looks empty or unavailable, it may be due to permissions or because the project hasn't generated usage yet. Now go to the Overview tab. Think of this as your dashboard for financial and usage health. You'll typically see charts that summarize spending and usage over a selectable time range. If your project is new, you might not have much data yet. If it's active, this view is where trends and spikes become most visible. Here, you can see your project cost. This is the headline number most teams watch. Costs are often broken down by product, such as Firestore, storage, authentication, functions, or hosting. Scan for any unusual spikes or services you didn't expect to be incurring charges. It can help to align what you see here with recent deployments or traffic events, especially after a release or a marketing campaign. Scroll to the section for project quotas. Quotas are the built-in limits that protect your project from unexpected overuse. You'll see current usage against allowed limits for the main Firebase products. Many limits reset daily, while others are tied to your billing plan. If you're on a free tier, these quotas are strict caps. On a paid plan, you generally have higher thresholds and pay for what you use. Keep an eye on resources that tend to scale with traffic, like database reads or function invocations. If you approach a limit, it's a signal to investigate load, optimize calls, or consider a plan adjustment. When you're ready for more detail, open Details and Settings. This page provides a deeper look at your billing configuration, including which plan your project is on and how that plan influences quotas and pricing. It's a good place to confirm that the plan matches your current stage, whether you're prototyping, in beta, or fully in production. In the Firebase billing plan area, review the plan currently applied to your project. Plans define which quotas you have and whether usage is capped or pay as you go. If your team is seeing throttling or you anticipate growth, this section helps you understand whether the plan aligns with your needs. To make a change, click Modify Plan. You may be prompted to confirm the change and to ensure the project is connected to a valid billing account. Changes typically take effect quickly, and they don't require code redeploys. Before confirming, consider expected traffic and budget so you're comfortable with potential cost fluctuations. If you want to review options, click See All Plans. This opens a comparison view where you can evaluate limits, features, and pricing characteristics side by side. Use this to match your expected usage patterns to the plan that provides the right balance of flexibility and control. Finally, go to Subscriptions. This section highlights services you're subscribed to and any add-ons that might contribute to your bill. Under Services, you have Review the products that are enabled and actively generating usage. If something looks unfamiliar, coordinate with your team to decide whether it's still required. Regular reviews here help keep your costs predictable and your stack tidy. That's it. You've opened the console, navigated to Usage and Billing, checked costs and quotas, explored details and settings, learned where to modify or compare plans, and reviewed subscriptions and active services. Use these pages as your routine checkpoint to stay ahead of growth, keep your app reliable, and maintain budget confidence. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.